our fifth culmination for this academic year.
We are very proud to say that the entire culmination on MS Word award processor was made by us, children. We also, while making this presentation, we learned how to use the features of MS Word.
Our teacher, Miss Padma and Miss Smita, has been a guide and facilitator where we felt short or needed help. We had a lot of fun and enjoyed doing this presentation.
Over to the inquiry cycle. The inquiry cycle. Tuning in was done through experiments at home.
Finding out was done through books and internet with our teachers and guides Miss Padma and Miss Smita.
Sorted out. In this we learn differences between various sources of biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste.
Thinking deeper. Here we analyze the components, uses of air and water, and the consequences of air and water pollution.
Explanation is done through presentation.
Action and reflection. We reflected upon how human activities are deteriorating the quality of air and water and how we need to take care and preserve the natural resources, air and water.
Over to the first group.
We have made a MS Word presentation on air.
Introduction.
Atmosphere. The layer of gases around the earth is called atmosphere. Wind and breeze. Air. Moving air is called wind or breeze depending on its speed.
This pie chart shows the components of air. Air is a mixture of many gases. It includes nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, 1% of carbon dioxide, water vapor, dust particles, etc.
Nitrogen. Nitrogen is a lightest, colorless, odorless gas. Nitrogen is used to control combustion. Nitrogen is used to manufacture fertilizers to increase soil fertility.
Oxygen. Oxygen is taken directly from the air by organisms living on land. Aquatic organisms breathe through the oxygen dissolved in water. Oxygen is necessary for combustion. Carbon dioxide is used in fire extinguishers and also in storing soft drinks.
Water vapor. It is a form of water present as gas in the air. Amount of water vapor varies with the sun's heat. It helps in the formation of clouds which later can come down as rain. Dust and smoke. Air contains some amount of dust and smoke in it. Dust and smoke are contributed by vehicles and factories releasing them. They cause harmful respiratory diseases.
Properties of air. Air is transparent medium which allows light to pass through it. Air is colorless. It is not visible. Uses of air. Air is used for respiration and photosynthesis. Air is used to rotate vehicles.
Air is necessary for the movement of sailboats. Packets of chips are flushed with nitrogen to prevent their spoilage. Causes of air pollution. Pollution emitted from many vehicles including trucks, jeeps, cars, etc. cause immense amount of air pollution.
Burning of goods. Smoke from factories.
Use of insecticides, pesticides and fertilizers has grown a lot. Solution for air pollution. Use more of public mode of transportation. Encourage people to use more and more of public mode of transportation to reduce air pollution. Also try to make use of carpooling.
Conserve energy. Switch off lights and fans when you are going out. Emphasis on clean energy technologies. Clean energy technologies like solar and wind are on high these days. This will go a long way to curb air pollution.
Use energy efficient devices. CFL lights consume less electricity
to live longer, consume less electricity, lower electricity bills, and also help you to reduce pollution by consuming less energy.
We have made a chart. This is a chart made by us. These are the components of air. Over to the next group.
We have made an MS Word to present water. Water. Water is responsible for the existence of life on Earth. All forms of life require water and cannot survive without it. We also require water to carry out our daily activities such as cleaning, cooking, washing, irrigation, etc. In purest form, water is tasteless, colorless and odorless.
Uses of water. Water is important for daily body functions such as digestion. Water is an universal solvent since it dissolves more substances than any other liquid. It is used for transportation of goods vessels such as ships and tankers.
States of matter. Water occurs in 3 states of matter in nature: solid, ice or snow; liquid, water; gas, water vapor.
Matter is interconvertible, that is, matter can be converted from one form to another.
Change of a substance from a solid state to a liquid state is called melting. Change of a substance from a liquid state to a gaseous state is called evaporation or boiling. Change of a substance from a gaseous state to a liquid state is called condensation.
Change of a substance from a liquid state to a solid state is known as freezing or solidifying.
Sources of water. Rainwater. The main source of water is rain. Rainwater collects on earth in the form of underground water and surface water. Surface water. The water present on the earth's surface is in the form of rivers, oceans, streams, ponds and lakes. Water in lakes and rivers come from rain and melting of snow on mountains. River flow into sea.
Underground water. Some of the rainwater seeps through the soil to non-porous rocks below. Sometimes due to high pressure, this water can sprout out in the form of springs. This water can also be obtained by digging wells and sinking tube wells.
Water cycle. The total amount of water remains constant. It only changes its form from solid to liquid to gas.
Evaporation. Water can evaporate different water bodies. Water can evaporate from different water bodies due to sun's heat.
Transpiration. Excess of water absorbed by the root hairs is lost to the stomata in the form of water vapor. Condensation. Water that rises cools down to form water droplets. These water droplets collect together to form clouds.
Precipitation. When these clouds become too heavy, they fall down as rain. The process by which they fall down as rain is known as precipitation.
Collection. This rainwater collects and gives rise to different water bodies. The water in these water bodies evaporate due to the heat of the sun and the cycle continues.
Water pollution. Addition of unwanted materials in water is known as water pollution.
Causes of water pollution. Dumping solid waste litter by humans in oceans, rivers and lakes. Littering items include styrofoam, aluminium, etc. The waste generated by factories can get into water supply.
Water conservation. Water is extremely important to us. Drinking water is not available in plenty. So as responsible citizens, we must initiate steps to conserve water. We can do so by simple actions. Close the taps while brushing teeth. In case of dripping taps, call the plumber to seal all the taps. The water used to wash vegetables can be reused to water plants. While washing dishes and clothes, please do not keep the tap on.
We have also made a chart to describe water cycle. Over to the next. group. We have made a MS Word presentation on waste and its management. The garbage or the waste that is generated is of several kinds. It can be household gases such as paints, cans, vegetable peels, etc. Industrial along with the waste and fertilizers from farms are washed away to nearby rivers. Waste is broadly classified into two kinds: biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste, waste that can be broken down by small living organisms known as decomposers present in the soil is called biodegradable waste. Biodegradable substance includes vegetable peels, garden waste, etc. Biodegradable waste may mix with the soil within a few days or months.
Non-biodegradable waste, waste that cannot be broken down into similar substances, is known as non-biodegradable waste. Example, metal, plastic, etc. Non-biodegradable waste may take thousands of years or may never be broken down.
Toxic waste, waste that is harmful to human health and the environment is called toxic waste. Toxic waste contains cancer-causing substances.
Space debris, garbage present in space is known as space debris. It is a collection of objects such as artificial satellites which were created by humans but are no longer of any serve.
The actions taken for the waste and its management strategy are the 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. Reduce. As the name suggests, reduce would mean using less and therefore producing less wastage. For example, instead of using plastic bags, use a cloth bag. Reuse. Materials can be reused. Materials can be reused to serve its original purpose or we can use it to serve an entirely different purpose. Example, this guitar can be reused as a bookshelf.
Recycle. Some things that cannot be reused, some items cannot be reused, but with the development of technology, they are recycled to make completely different items, thereby reducing the production of garbage. All newspapers that are usually disposed can be made into paper bags, gift wrappings, and even new newspaper.
So don't forget the 3 R's.
Now we will be presenting a water cycle.
Wiggle goes up and the rain comes down. Water in the sky, in the ocean, in the ground. It's all in a cycle going round and round. Some clouds look like a horse's tail that sea runs. Some clouds look like a cauliflower that's curious. Some clouds look like a blanket of gray that's stressed. There are high clouds, low clouds, and in between clouds. What on the ground is not a rarely seen clouds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, the water cycle round and round. Wiggle goes up and the rain comes down. Water in the sky, in the ocean, in the ground. It's all in a cycle going round and round. Bonjour, dear friends. Today we are hosting a quiz for you and you all are the participants. So get ready. We are going to form 2 groups and there will be 12 questions. So please quickly form 2 groups. And you all have to answer only good ones. And please listen to the instructions which Adin is going to give. First, for
And most of all, everybody has to answer in French. Vrai or false. Vrai means true and faux means false. If anybody answers in English, minus 10 points. And if anybody screams or shouts, minus 5. So, all the best parents.
You are team 1 and you are team 2. Tower of Pisa is a monument in France. Tour de Pise is a monument of France. It's 4.
Yes.
Next day.
Renault cars are manufactured in France. Les voitures Renault sont fabriquées en France.
Team B. Team B.
True or false, team B? 4. Are you sure? 4 is the final answer?
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe.
Take a chance.
True or false?
True or false, team B?
True, but
Three or 4?
अरे ये लोग इंग्लिश में बोलना चाहिए.
no, we said way, right?
It's vrai.
Yes.
Renault needs to advertise on IPL and T20.
This team A is going to.
Is this the question? No. Please use it.
And this team A is going to answer, not
Okay.
There are more people speaking French in Africa. Il y a plus de gens qui parlent français en Afrique puis en France. It's bread.
There are more French speaking people in Africa.
French fries and French toast were not invented in France. Les frites et les pommes croissants et au pain et invented in France.
Great.
Tray. Is it?
Bread.
Tray, sorry.
French is the official language in Mexico. Français est la langue officielle du Mexique.
There are more than 500 types of cheese discovered and found in France. Il y a plus de 50 de fromage découvert et trouvé en France.
Great.
The answer is
I didn't school one.
365 Louis XIX was the king of France for only 20 minutes because he used these they France poor these minutes. Even Paris was originally a Roman city called Lutetia. Paris était à l'origine d'une ville romaine appelée Lutetia.
Great.
Cellular cross.
Teammate.
It's
This question will be
is the currency used in France.
Four.
Loudly.
France.
From.
Euro is the currency of Iran. Switzerland is the best ringing circular land
Wait. Let me complete, please.
Korea.
Wait.
Four. Yes. Great. Great.
It's for
Okay, so equal score.
Let me listen to him. Repeat it
Thirty-five. It is 35.
Yeah, you're right, it's 35. Teammate is 35.
On behalf of Rachel, I pass Marcy. Thank you, dear parents, for coming and spending your valuable time with us. It gives us immense pleasure when you come and see our performance. Your appreciation and encouragement goes a long way to boost our confidence. We also like to thank Miss Smita, Miss Mansi, and Miss Dhruvi for their help in our culmination.
Thank you once again and hope you have enjoyed our presentation. As a token of our appreciation, we would now like to give a wall hanging made by us. Please hang it.